on a holiday this afternoon. Thank you so much. I would also like to welcome some of our special guests today. I welcome Mr. Bharat Baklu, Director Tata Services, to be with us. Our own Mr. Mukundan, Managing Director of Tata Chemicals. We have Dr. B. Sasikaran from NIN, he is the Director of National Institute of Nutrition, who have been our proud partners and we have been partnering with them on this project. We have Dr. Pandav, who is the Regional Coordinator for ICC IDD. We have Dr. Toteja, DDG, Indian Council of Medical Research, here with us. Dr. Ranganathan, who is a former scientist with NIN, who worked closely on this project. We have an eminent team of scientists from NIN, Dr. Raghunath, who is there right now in this project, Dr. Chennaiya, Dr. Brahma, and Dr. Nayan. Thank you all for coming, sir. We also have Mr. Sridhar, popularly known as Pops, National Creative Director of our agency on this occasion. I also welcome the members of the Tata Chemicals team here and the channel partners who are here. So welcome you all on this new moment and we'll set the ball rolling. I would request Managing Director Mr. Mukundan to open the ceremony and address us. Mr. Mukundan, please.
Really a warm welcome. It's a holiday afternoon and I'm really glad friends from media who are here. Firstly, when you were making the announcements, I realized that me and Bharat were the only non-doctors. Everybody was much more qualified as doctors. So we are an eminent company, the list which you read out. So that only goes on to prove that this product which we feel so dearly about, which is about how do we address probably the second most big health issue India faces. How many people have contributed and what kind of a scientific power which has gone into this development of this product. Before I get into the specifics of development of this product and the joy which it gives us, I'd like to just say that Tata Chemicals has long been known by just one product, Tata Salt. I remember going to Gujarat in Gandhinagar trying to meet with somebody in the Chief Secretary's office. This was my first meeting, so he said, your company is a subsidiary of Tata Salt. So I had to tell him, no, it's the same company, it is not a subsidiary of Tata Salt, because he thought the chemical company was owned by Tata Salt. And the salt had such a big impact. Salt, of course, had a big impact on our national movement, and every time we look at our brand Tata Salt, we immediately connect ourselves with the freedom movement where India got its freedom. And I think it's our founders, our early chairman and managing director who ran this company, Darwari said his vision at that point in time, under the guidance of JRD, they wanted to do something very, very nationalistic, using the same medium of salt. And JRD encouraged them to look at iodization, which was a great movement they started. And that iodization led to eradication of goiter. And in fact, Tata Salt was the first iodized salt selling that beginning with that concept. It is now that Ministry of Health has recognized this as a key issue, has now set the standards that edible salt has to be iodized. For long we were looking at this iodized salt, and within Tata Chemicals there was again a push from our chairman on how do we sort of look at this medium which we have. And his concept was very simple. This is something which everybody uses day to day, and can you use it to address some of the health issues? And we got about doing this whole concept, what could we do? And we've had a long and engaging partnership with National Institute of Nutrition on this. And I'm very happy to note that we finally have made two molecules which don't live together well. We always know salt and iron don't work together well to live and get it delivered to the human body. And it's been a great work and a great effort. It's taken us over, I think, 2.5 to 3 years of struggle. I remember the first samples of ionized salt, the way they came out, they were turning in color. It was turning green in color, something was turning yellow in color. And we said it would be a unique concept. Colored salt will be as good as white salt, but the marketing team insisted it has to be white and it has to be like any normal salt. And we had to make several changes to the way the salt and iron and iodine get encapsulated. I don't want to steal under these, scientists are going to be here, they will explain how this is done. And now we have a delivery mechanism which reaches the common man. And hopefully it also survives the shelf life which it needs to and delivers the, what I would call the big issue which India faces in terms of health. The biggest issue India faces in terms of health as far as the future generations are concerned, we know that the statistics can vary. You find statistics as different from 40-45% to 60% of Indian women suffer from anemia. And it's more acute in pregnant women, which effectively has a great impact on the infant health. And that is something which is getting addressed through this iodized and ionized salt that we